Hello, what is going on, dudes? Members of the teen and shiny Pokemon. Thank you. Yeah. Shiny Pokemon and shiny hunting have been a big thing to the Pokemon community ever since they were introduced in Generation 2. Game Freak has added some methods to get shiny Pokemon easier, and the community's called these method hunts. The first one that I think really counts as a method hunt, aside from, maybe the odd egg in Pokemon Crystal, is the PokéRadar in Generation 4. Now, how does the radar work? Well, it's pretty simple for the most part. When you use the radar in a patch of grass, you will have patches that will shake. 3 or 4 in the original games, and then 4 guaranteed in BDSP. The encounters that you can find in the shaking grass consist of Pokemon that can be found on that route, and in BDSP, you have some radar-only exclusives. After catching or defeating the first one, you continue to chain encounters. If you run away from the Pokemon, your chain will immediately break. The chances for your chain to continue depend on the grass that you run into, because the odds change depending on the ring around your character. For the first ring, it's just a 28% chance for your chain to continue, 48% in the second ring, 68 in the third, and 88 in the fourth. If you catch the encounter rather than knocking it out, you get an extra 10% boost. Meaning if you get a Pokemon in the fourth ring and you catch it, you have a 98% chance for your odds to continue. Now these odds were for the original games. The odds in BDSP are a little bit different. They're a little better for if you encounter a Pokemon in a grass patch that is very close to you, but they're slightly worse at the high end. The main thing that you need to know right now is that even if you do things perfectly in BDSP, you have a 7% chance always for your chain to just break. In 2022, I started a shiny map quest in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. At the time, it wasn't actually going to be a map quest, because the first Pokemon I encountered was on a completely random route because I really wanted shiny Girafarig. But after I got a few more of the encounters, I'm like, why not? Let's do this as a shiny map quest. And I thought it'd be pretty fun because the radar is easy to hunt with. Yeah, after I got a few routes in, I got kind of burnt out from Pokemon and shiny hunting, so I took quite a long break from the game. Almost 2 years later, I decided to come back to the challenge. Basically, in this challenge, I'm hunting for a shiny on each route with grass. I'm not going to get a shiny in each individual location in the game, as I don't want to hatch eggs, because the shiny charm in this game only works for eggs, which I still think is really stupid. And trying to do random encounters everywhere I can't radar hunt with full odds, in my opinion, would not be fun, because full odds is 1 in 4,096. It is very, very unlikely you are going to find a full odd shiny Pokemon. The challenge will be completed once I get a shiny on each route that has a huntable patch of radar grass. I could have said that a little bit different order, but we're going with it because you get the idea. Without further ado, let's begin. Back in January of 2022, I started my first hunt in this game, Girafarig. I actually didn't plan on doing a full shiny map quest when I initially hunted it, but I added this to the tally since it was the first one. One thing I didn't realize when I hunted Girafarig was the fact you could stop catching mons at 40 and just refresh the radar to avoid breaking your chain. So I had multiple 40 plus chains that broke before I actually got the chain that got me the shiny Girafarig. I made an individual video on this hunt, which you can find up in the cards in the upper right, but I'll include the clip here in the background so you can see, and also, look at that old intro animation graphic, that glitchiness, it doesn't look as good, doesn't look as good as the CRT. Next, I decided to hunt Budew. Budew is a shiny I've wanted for a long time, and this desire stems back to the Alpha Sapphire Wonder Wedlock, where I received this Budew named Rose Bouton, which became a badass Roserade, who was really good. I went hunting in Eterna Forest. While I was in Eterna Forest, I was searching for either Baniri or Budew, whichever gave me the long chain that got the shiny first. This is the first time I had genuine difficulty while hunting since learning about the refresh method, as it's actually difficult to see some of the patches in Eterna Forest, not to mention chains just randomly breaking. But eventually, I got a magical chain going, and here's a clip from the individual video that I also made about this hunt. Whoa! wait, what? That's possible? Well, we're gonna go over this one, see if we can keep the chain going. Let's go! I decided I'm going for a shiny map quest now, because I finally got over the hump. And I actually didn't realize that the buds inside of Budew's head didn't change color to purple and black too. Please be female. Yes, thank goodness. I apologize for my dogs. I could have caught shiny Bidoof as long as I wanted to, and I even caught a lot of them. Next, I hunted in the areas around Twin Leaf Town, catching a shiny Bidoof and Starly at the Verity Lakefront, and Route 201 respectively. And here are clips from those hunts. So that was completely unexpected. We're only at a chain of 29, and yet we've already got a shiny. Let's go! It's freaking awesome! Starly doesn't have the best shiny, or really a good one at all. Raptors is a little bit better, I think. But yes! Alright! There we go. Oh my gosh, bro! I've been here for 5 minutes since I got well, actually it's been I think a little more because I didn't start recording until a little after because I'm like, oh, who knows, it will show up and whatnot. But yay. Valor Lakefront encounter. It's actually kind of tough to hunt here because of these trees at the bottom. But yeah, there we go, little shiny Bidoof. Look at that. After failing several chains on the surrounding routes, I took a long break from BDSP. I even archived the game, transferring most of my Pokemon into Pokemon Home. After doing a bunch of shiny hunting in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and being revived and refreshed from playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and being inspired by seeing some of John Stone's videos, I decided, why not? Let's come back to this challenge, because I kind of just left it on the back burner. Alongside this, I also started trying to soft reset for Shiny Tepig once again in Pokemon White, which is a shiny Pokemon that I have wanted for over a decade. And no luck so far. Over like 10,500 resets, something like that. But my first hunt back in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond was on Route 202. The first Pokemon I encountered was the radar-only Sentret, and so I decided to chain that. And on my first chain back from hunting, I got this streak. Okay, we are a max chain of 40 now, so it is time to just run back and forth until we get the sparkling grass. Hey, there we go! Isn't it gold? Yay, look at it! It's so pretty! Let's go! Oh man! This is actually the first Pokemon I ran into in this route. I kind of wasn't even thinking about it. That was the first thing I encountered with PokéRadar, and I'm like, oh, I forgot you can catch this guy on this route. And I really actually love Sentret. I've always loved Sentret. Sentret and Furret suck, but I remember using one the first time I ever played Silver. Yay! Look at you! We can take a look at this guy too, and I might try to catch a female as well. I want to check your summary. Timid, not good, honestly. Well, very cute. Oh, it's so funny. I named this it's the wrong Aiden. That's really funny, actually. Hey, there we go. There's another shiny. Let's go. Let's see, this one's female. The correct spelling for the Aiden that I have for these guys, A-Y-D-A-N. Because there was an old commenter way back when, back in the PokeMMO days, when I did a Crystal live stream. One of the first live streams I ever, no, it wasn't one of the first, we played PokeMMO a lot as live streams. I did a Crystal, it was, I guess it was kind of a speedrun, I was just trying to beat the entire game, but there was a commenter named Aiden who'd been on the channel and been in the streams a lot. And I named my Sentret and Furret after him, and that Furret stuck with until the end of that. But let's check this one's, and it was a female one too. Serious nature, so which is mediocre. But yeah, very cool. All right, I'm done with this chain. I'm gonna actually go until maybe it breaks or something. Another shiny immediately. I guess I don't have to cut yet. Because I don't know, I don't need any more than a shiny, but like, you know, why not, right? But since this was directly next to me, it probably will break. It's like it's a very, very high chance to. No, the chain is still going. Really? Next, I moved east of Jubilife to hunt. On this route, you have interesting Pokemon like Shinx, Abra, and Ralts, the latter of which is the radar-only encounter. So, I decided to hunt for Ralts, because of course. The first chain broke in the mid-20s, and the next Pokemon I encountered was Abra, so I started hunting that. The chain broke early, and I hunted for Ralts again. You guessed it, that chain broke too. And the next Mon I encountered was Abra. That Abra chain went until the mid-30s when it just randomly broke again, and I called it quits for the day. I spent 200,000 Poke on Quick Balls, and I used over half of them to ensure I kept the Ralts chains going, yet I have no shinies to show for it. It was after this I decided to start resetting after my chain broke, so that I could keep all the Quick Balls and Repels. Something you may not know about me is that I hate luck. I hate the idea of luck, and that's why Pokemon battling has made me really frustrated, because you can do things and you can make predictions and do things perfectly, but you can get screwed over by some random hacks. There are certain games like in Counter-Strike and Valorant and Rocket League that most of the mistakes are going to be your own fault. And you have to learn how to put yourself into a better situation so that things go better and you do better. Sometimes you can get unlucky in Valorant and Counter-Strike with like the first bullet accuracy, because most of the guns, they're not perfect, obviously, because it would make it a little bit too easy. But you can still put yourself in better situations to take better fights. With Pokemon, you really don't have that option. Even if you do things perfectly, like in this case, you do every single thing perfectly for the PokéRadar, you still have a 7% chance the game decides, sorry, your chain's done. And the funny thing is that literally in B-roll that I was capturing, because I was not initially intending to have face cam for this video, is that I was hunting Baneri, and at 39, right before I would have gotten the most odds to get the shiny Baneri, my chain broke. And it's just so poetic that that exactly happened. So anyway, I already have more broken chains on this route than I did on every other route combined, which only gets worse. A few days later, I came back to hunting again, refreshed, and the first chain I got was Shinx. I did this once or twice more, and then I finally got this streak. Okay, one more. Just one more, please. Oh my gosh, I am incredibly nervous because I've had nothing but trouble with this specific route, man. It just, I've broken like 7 chains, and some of them getting pretty high and whatnot, and spending so many quick balls because I don't want Ralts to teleport and break my chain. So, yeah, if we get this, we have the max chain, and then it'll only be a matter of time before the shiny shows up. Come on. Oh my god, thank you. Jeez. There we go. Oh my gosh. I would not be surprised if this breaks because it's up on the edge here. There we go! Look at that little shiny. Oh my gosh, man. I have to use a quick ball though, because I gotta make sure I catch this thing. I'd love to use the Premier Ball on it, but I gotta make sure it stays with me. And it's Trace. I don't remember what the other ability is. Synchronize, maybe? It's a male. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. It's more relief than it is excitement, man. Oh my, it's just such a pain in the butt, bro. Let's check out Lancelot's summary. Mild, not very good, Trace. That's it. Okay. Whew. It did not break the chain. Wow. I'm surprised because it was on an edge piece. Uh-oh. Well, I blame the input delay on that one. I hate how much input delay is in this damn game. Like, seriously. That didn't break the chain. Nice. There we go. There's another shiny. Let's go. And it's far enough away that will actually give me the 93% chance to keep the chain going. Let's go. I hope it's female, just so I can have my Cynthia, and then I legit don't care anymore. It is female. Perfect. Okay, I'm actually just gonna be done after this too, because I only need 2. I don't even need 2. I needed 1 just to complete the challenge for this route. Oh my god, dude. Rem is also an appropriate name for shiny Ralts, but yeah, docile. Okay, cool. I'm done. 43 is plenty. I got 2 shinies out of it. I'm good. Next up, finally, was Route 204, which has the same mons as Route 203, aside from Badoo. Here, I decided to go for Shinx. After 3 broken Shinx chains, the time became night, meaning Zubat and Kricketot appeared. After a couple more hours and even a lucky 1% encounter of Kirlia that got broken by a wild encounter because it didn't tell me my repel wore off, I had yet to get a chain to reach 30. After literally 7 hours of being on this route, I finally got this chain. One more. Come on. Come on, we got this, please. The amount of pain I've gone through. This shit. Oh my god. I swear to you, I have been doing this for 6 hours. I have been on this route for 6 hours because I got the Ralts on the other route within like an hour or 2 of me starting it, and I've been doing this since like 7 o'clock. It's 1 in the morning nearly because I've been just trying so hard, and the chain just keeps breaking at random moments, and this is it. Oh, thank God. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Dear Christ, this is such bullshit. There he is, the shiny wild Zubat. Oh my gosh. Oh my, like the amount of chains. I don't actually remember how many chains that have been broken. I've been here for so long. I'm so tired. I don't know if I catch it in dusk, or I don't care what ball it is. It's either Dusk or Heal Ball because it, like, either for this or Crobat. Oh man, they just kept breaking at random moments, and it's just, I hate the luck aspect, man. It's a 7% chance even when you do things perfectly. 7% to lose it. Modest is not great. I mean, it can work though because Crobat. Okay, is that gonna break the chain? It breaks the chain. You know what? I actually don't give a shit. We're done. Holy God. Next up is Route 218. The route next to Canalave City. There was one grass patch in this route with a couple Pokemon that are hard to catch. Floatzel, Gastrodon, Ditto, and Mr. Mime, with a couple easy ones, Shellos and Wingull. Now, this route is hell. Not only are these mons around level 30, most of them have low catch rates, meaning my quick balls fail more often than not. So I spent a lot more time searching for Wingull and Shellos, because they're the easiest to catch. But little did I know I would struggle so much to just find these 2 Pokemon. I kid you not, I had just 2 total runs reach 30, both Wingull, and both ended tragically. I was running out of patience, and I was tilted beyond belief because, again, when you do things 100% right, there's still a 7% chance that you lose it all through no fault of your own. After 7 hours just that day, but around 20 total hours with countless broken chains for no reason at all, I quit for the night and actually straight up quit the route. I decided I didn't believe that the chance was only 7% and that maybe I'll come back if I have better luck on a different route. I decided to move on to the Valley Windworks, which, while difficult to see in the grass, has a bunch of cool mons to hunt for. I decided I want one of the electric types, Mareep or Electrike. I wrote the script as I was going along, and I definitely had an Electrike swarm that day, so that was why I said that. Don't worry about it, Electrike doesn't actually play any part in the rest of the hunt, whichever appeared first. But I would prefer Mareep since I have a shiny Manectric and Shield. Wait, Shellos is here too? After losing my first chain of Mareep at 5, I thought fortune finally smiled upon me with the second chain. This route has taunted me. I've lost 4 chains around 35, and I decided enough was enough. And I was going to stop chaining at 33, which gives me about Masada method odds for finding a shiny Pokemon. That was until I manifested this chain. You know I'm so sick of this shit, dude. I am manifesting that tonight I'm getting that shiny sheep. It is going to happen, and I'm going to be relieved, and my excitement will be immeasurable. The chain will continue. It will continue. It will continue. It will absolutely continue without a doubt. We are going, this is happening tonight. This is happening tonight. We're getting 40. We're getting 40. We are getting 40. We are getting 40. We are getting 40. This is 40. We are getting 40. We are getting 40. Oh my god. Oh my god, we fucking did it. Holy goddamn. I swear to god, dude. I named the first goddamn one I caught Manifest. And I added it to the party. Well, I added it to the party because I had a 5th slot because I put up the for it. I manifested this shit. I worked so goddamn hard tonight. Well, I mean, granted, this isn't necessarily hard work. It's an extremely tedious and extremely frustrating work, but it is not hard work. Wow, holy shit, I'm actually really surprised that it hasn't popped up yet. Oh my god, dude. I've been running back and forth. I've used like 3 super repels. Imagine me in those first 2, in that first draft rig hunt, the one that reached 51. I didn't know about refreshing at the time. And that chain broke and I didn't get a single shiny. I got all 3 of the shinies from the one that was less. Where is it? Dude, how many? I'm at like 10, aren't I? Yeah. Come on. Bro, come the fuck on. This game does not want me to have any shinies at all. This is actually getting ridiculous. It has been like 8 or 9 repels since I reached 40. I only have like 5 super repels left and then 3 max repels. And I'm at max odds and just running back and forth. There's nothing else I can do. Please, please don't do this shit to me. Give me the fucking Sparkles game, I swear to god. Please. Thank you! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! Oh my god! You have no idea how relieved I am to see the shiny. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, dude. I'm like on the verge of tears, like how much time that I've spent just doing this shit and struggling so much. Look at you, you little pink fluff ball. Oh my god. Even though Sprinkles is male, this is Sprinkles. In case I don't get another. I'm gonna see if I can get a male. I'm gonna go until like either my chain breaks or I'm done. Oh my god. Brave, not, I mean, it's okay. It's not terrible. But oh, you're so cute. The chain didn't break, surprisingly. Alright, well, I'm gonna run back and forth until I'm out of repels or I get another shiny. The relief is even better because of that, because of the fact that I almost ran out of fucking repels, man. And then the thing showed up. Like, dear god, this game wanted to torture me. This game wanted to torture me. There we go! Yes! I found another one, let's go!
Look at you, you little pink fluff ball.
I love him. I love Mareep so much. Oh my god, it makes me feel so happy to be, like, out of the drought. Because that was hard. Yay! Oh my god. Alright, you know what? Let's use a Luxury Ball. I was going to use a Premier Ball, but I would rather use a Luxury Ball for this guy. Alright, well, he didn't want to stay in that one. I also don't know if they have, like, takedown. I don't think they do, so I think I can probably false swipe it just to make sure. Because crit captures are not 100% in this game. Oh my god. Alright, I'm officially done. I actually just don't care anymore. 46 is my third highest ever. I'm glad it actually, I don't have 2 Giraffes on there anymore. Yay, look at you, you're so cute. Oh my god, it makes me so happy. I'm so overjoyed to be done with this shit. At least this route. And, like, we're moving on. Let's check your summary, kid. Modest. Actually, legitimately pretty decent. And the chain's gonna break, ain't it? No, the chain didn't break. Alright, I don't fucking care. I'm out. Peace. The next evening, I moved on to Route 205, and I decided I would go for either Shellos or Buizel. Both have underwhelming shinies, so it'll just be whoever appears first. There are also Hoppip on this route, being the special raider only encounter, which actually does have a good shiny, though I have one at home that I caught and go. To be fair, I also already have a shiny Floatzel and go. After 7 or 8 chains, I was paying no mind to the number, and I got this chain. Let's go! Wait, it didn't update. It actually, I have thrown 40 quick balls. It did not update. It is on 39. There we go. Okay, that scared me for half a second. I was just, like, not paying attention to this one. Just letting it be, not thinking about the number, because I'm clearly manifesting the game. It's like, he knows what number it is. Because every time, it was, like, this is like the 7th, 8th chain I've done tonight. And a bunch of them have gone pretty decently. But, like, every time I do Shellos, and it gets to about mid-20s, I look at it, I'm like, I pull up the thing, and it's like, oh, we're about 25. Then the chain immediately breaks. So, it's clearly a thing, either Shellos is cursed, or me announcing to the game that I am at mid-20s. It's like, no, it's busted. But every time I'm coming back to these, it's always in the nighttime. It's because it's just a long grind. They just keep breaking, and I don't play a lot during the normal daytime. Anyway, we're going back and forth until a shiny Buizel would pop up. No! Dude, I swear to God, this game and its delay. It's only a 63% chance to continue the chain if I don't continue this. This will be incredibly infuriating because I tapped the button and it apparently double-clicked it, bro. Please, please, game. Please don't fuck me over like this. Dude, no. That's actual bullshit. That is legitimately bullshit. It spawned something directly to the right of me. My character moved on their own without me touching the button. This is so dumb. The input delay is maddening. Like, in 2 separate cases on 2 different routes, it has literally cost me my chain and my chance at a shiny Pokemon. And this one hurts even more because I was at the max odds, and I was just refreshing, and I wasn't trying to encounter any more Pokemon. And it's so frustrating. It was also worse because I was angry after being chill and not thinking about it and just relaxing and just doing it. And it just flipped the switch and made everything worse, and it sucked so much. And so, again, I was forced to start over. After 7 more broken chains, including a 35 that broke right after I started recording, I quit for the day. The next day, with no more luck, I decided to do a bit more research before I called it quits. So let's talk a bit about probability. Now, thanks to this handy-dandy graph made by... They deleted their account, but their post is still up on the BDSP subreddit. The probability of reaching a 40 chain in BDSP is just over 5%. Just like 1 in 20 of reaching a 40 chain, which is a far cry from the 44% in the original games. I feel like I've gotten more unlucky than that at this point, but I haven't exactly been keeping track. because it just feels like the chains are just randomly breaking, which is actually what is happening too. The point still stands, it's still pretty rare to reach 40. So knowing this made me both less and more upset about losing the Weasel, because I had done the hard part, gotten the lucky part, and gotten to the max odds, and all I had to do was just keep refreshing. But it also made me feel better because of the fact that I hit the lucky streak to reach 40 and to get to that point. Doing this research on the probability and reframing my mindset around it led me to come back into the challenge refreshed. I wasn't mad and expecting everything to go right every single time, because it was not the original games. It was not going to work as easy as that. It's going to be a little more tedious. It's going to be a little more challenging, whatever. You know, it's going to work. It's going to happen. It's a matter of when, not if. And after a few more broken chains I didn't let get to my head, I got this streak. Don't get my hopes up. We're close. So, we'll start recording just in case. Yes! I made it back! Let's go! Dude, let's go! Oh my god, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. Oh my god, also, I don't know why. Okay, that's a little bit of drift. That's not good. So I figured this out. When you refresh the Poke Gear, you can use the thumbstick, so it's not going to be the D-pad. So I don't have that unfortunate chance of running into the patch that spawns right next to me. Holy shit, we made it back, boys. I was saying, like, I'm not gonna think about it because I learned about the probability and whatnot, and it's like, it's not the greatest chance in the world to make it to 40. Like, making it to 40 is an achievement in itself, and we made it back to 40. It was one of those things where it was like, it made me both more upset about losing the Weasel the first time, and less upset because, you know, I did it. And imagine if that had gone off again, I hit that 63. That would have been devastating, because I mean 63 is like still better odds than a coin flip, but at the same time it's basically oh my god, it drifted to the right. Oh my god, this game. Oh, I think I need to replace this controller, if I'm totally honest. I need to get a better Switch controller. I think that's what this is telling me. It's giving me a heart attack, man. Oh my god, I can't not, my heart cannot bear to lose 240 chains. There we go! Oh my god, it's on the edge, so it may break the chain, but honestly, I don't even care. Because we're getting a shiny Weasel. Look at that guy. Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Holy shit. Yeah, so I've been taking a different mental approach. It's like, alright, you know what? We're gonna lose a bunch of chains before we get the shiny. It's gonna come though. We're gonna get the shiny. And look at him, or her, excuse me. And look how pretty she is. This is honestly the gender I would have preferred anyway, because I have a name for it. Misty. You know, the floatzel that was in the Ultra Sun window headlock. The series that officially made me hit Burnout. As well as it's also the one that I named when I did my playthrough. Look at you, you pretty little weasel. Ah! I'm so excited. Oh. We're finally back. Okay, let's check out your summary. So, you're a mild nature, which is not great, and you got Swift Swim. Alright. Send you to the box. Is the chain still going? It is not. The chain broke, but it's okay. You know what? I got the shiny. 205 is done. We moving on. Let's go. Riding on the high of my victory, I decided to hunt on Route 215 next. It seems pretty random, but since there was a swarm of Drowsy, I thought it might be fun to hunt for shiny Drowsy. Though if I didn't get it by the end of the day, there'd be a different swarm. While the perspective is better to see the location of the shaking passes, the route is inundated with rain and the grass is the weird leaf style. Not to mention the Drowsies randomly popping up in the patch, which made it difficult to see the shaking grass. Nevertheless, I persisted. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. While hunting for Mightyena, another cool Pokemon that appears in this route, this happened. Holy shit, I got an early chain. It's only 15! What? Let's go, dude! I got rewarded for my patience. Let's go. I initially wanted to freaking Drowsy, but I ended up fighting a random Mightyena at one point. And I'm like, Mightyena would be cool, because I want to tell you a story about my first ever shiny Pokemon. So I was a kid. It's got Intimidate. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, it's that's so cool. I don't know what kind of Pokeball. I'm going to. It does not have Takedown. Perfect. Okay, because I'm gonna false swipe it. Oh man, my first ever shiny Pokemon though was back in Emerald, and I was like 7 or 8 or something like that, so I didn't have like constant access to the internet, so I didn't exactly know what a shiny Pokemon was. Now I randomly encountered this Poochyena on the first route after I randomly started a new game, and I was so confused by it because it actually scared me. I thought my game was glitched because I had never seen a Poochyena that looked like that. And so I caught the Poochyena, but I left it in the box because I was scared of it, and then I eventually released it because I was very scared it was going to destroy my game. It wouldn't have mattered because it was a brand new save file, so who would it? I don't know why I cared that much, but I did. And so that is how the cookie crumbles. But now I officially have a legit Shiny Mightyena to replace the one that I would have had. Oh my god, I'm so excited, dude. That was early chain of literally just 15. And it's gonna be like really hard to get a to keep this chain going. I mean, it's so awesome that I don't even know what to name it. We're gonna call him Redemption, I guess. Okay, well, obviously Intimidate Mile isn't the greatest, but yeah, there we go. Oh, that's so cool, dude. That's so cool. All right, we'll put him in the box. It might break my chain since we're on the edge. No, it didn't. All right, I'm gonna keep this going, because if I can get a female, we have a dog named Kira, who looks a lot like Mightyena, and that'd be cool if we get a shiny of those. Fortune has smiled upon me. Unfortunately, the chain did break around the mid-30s, so I only got the one shiny, but hey, I'll take that insane look any day. Moving on, I decided to hunt next on Route 207, just north of Orberg. All the normal encounters in this route, Geodude, Machop, and Kricketot, I have shinies of in Legends, so I decided to hunt for the rare, Raider-only encounter of Larvitar. After only 5 or 6 broken chains, I got this chain. Let's go! We got another one today! Oh my god, dude! Yes! Well, I didn't get a 40 chain today. This is the first... Well, I guess technically, Buizel was today. But, yes, let's go, dude! I just was going for it because when it comes to the other Pokemon that are on this route, I have literally all of the other shinies in Legends Arceus, and I'm like, I want to go for the Larvitar. And it's only like the 5th or 6th total chain of just Larvitar. And we're here, which is awesome. Like, my luck has turned around today. Oh, it did the thing again, bro. Where it does the extra input. Oh my. Luckily, nothing spawned next to me. I would have been very sad. There it is! The shiny patch! Let's go! And it's I think, just out of the range. Wow, you're bright green in this game. I didn't realize how green it was. Dust Ball really does work. I thought it was more of a brown. Alright. And it's a male, so very cool. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I have a name for the female, being Orisa. Let's go! Dude, that's so cool! Yay, look at you. You're so green. It's so green. That's so funny. I'll call it Drax, because I know that's what Jatter calls his, and why not? Alright, let's check you out. Obviously, lax nature. That's kind of funny with guts. Very cool. Alright, let's send him to a box. Let's see. Does the chain continue? Yeah, why not? We'll go for one more. There we go! One more. Let's go! This one's, I believe, only 83% chance. I think it was within 3 squares. Let's go! God, you're so cute. Larvitar's so cute. I'm so surprised how bright green it is. Hey, it is a female. Perfect. That is kind of what I was hoping. Get the female, get Orisa, and then I can successfully run away from the chain and be completely content. Because I could keep going, but it's like, I don't need a ton of shinies. Like, one shiny is fine.
Yay, you're so cute.
Let's check your summary, why not? You're careful, which actually is not a bad nature at all. With guts. Alright, very good. It did not break the chain, but we out of here. We don't need to go anymore. That was out. Let's go! Next up, I decided to hunt on Route 206. My main goal is Shiny Ponyta, because it's such a nice shiny. Even though I have the one in Legends, though I wouldn't be upset with a Stunky. After 2 long broken chains, one of Ponyta and one of Stunky, I decided to stop hunting for the day. While I was still happy from my luck from the night before, I came into hunting the next day tired after a very long day. Despite that, the game was determined to get me to react as I got this chain. Nice, let's go! 4th chain of the day. And I got the Stunky. It was Stunky, Stunky, Ponyta, Ponyta, Stunky. And this Stunky got me to 40. The other 3 were short chains as well, so this is the only long chain I've had. Which is very nice. Yeah, I may still end up going for a shiny Ponyta because I really do want one. And I was gonna kind of just take whatever, you know? And there it is. I don't even have to cut, and it's within the just outside of the range so that it would be I can find him. Look at you! You're very pink. The colors in this game are weird because I didn't think it was that pink. I thought it was more of a light red. But let's go. Look at it, it's so cute. Alright, I don't know what I would even I don't even remember what I named my Stunkies back in when I had the Stunky in that one, or the Skuntank in that one draft league, but it doesn't really matter. I'll come up with someone name. Yeah, see, look, it looks more red. Maybe it's just the lighting time of day. Anyway, something to me says Annabelle, so I'm just gonna name it Annabelle. I have literally no reason for it. That's just a name that popped into my head when I thought of Little Stinker, and I don't know where it came from. But anyway, Hasty Nature, Stench. So, very cool.
Look at it, it's so cute.
Alright, send it to a box. The chain will likely continue because it is... Wow! Alright, I got the 7%. It's okay, because I got the shiny. Let's go, dude. Holy! I still think I'm actually gonna go for the Ponyta. I'll come back, though. The next day, before I decided on my next hunt, I headed up to the Fuego Ironworks to see if there was grass there to hunt in. Upon finding a large grass patch, I decided my next hunt would be at the Ironworks. Funny enough, if you're not using the PokéRadar and Brilliant Diamond, like I am, the special radar encounter being Aeron, there are literally no Steel-type mons here. And even funnier, there's no Fire types. The Sinnoh really is bad, man. I decided I would hunt Shinx, Pachirisu, or Aeron, whichever gave me the long chain first. Though I would prefer Aeron since I have the other 2 in different games, and I wanted to save Shellos or Wingull for the dreaded Route 218. Now, hunting at the Ironworks is a major pain. The patch is very small, so I had to refresh the chains often to get the 93 spot, and even then, it took so long to get a chain that even eclipsed 15, and that chain broke in the low 30s. After that, I did get a Shinx chain that broke painfully close to 40, and a few that broke in the 20s. I decided I'd do one more chain before going to bed, which also broke. The next day, on only my 2nd attempt, I got this chain. Okay, here we go. Did I get the full? I did, let's go, we're at 40. Nice, only 3rd chain today, I think. Or is it 2nd? I think I only had 1 before this. Yeah, I think it was like a 10 Shinx chain, not even 10. Oh, that's awesome. Let's go. You love to see it. Makes things go faster. I will soon have to go farm money because I'm very low on cash in this game. Because I spent so much money on quick balls. And then I did like waste a lot of them because I didn't save before doing chains until the Mareep. There we go, right in front of me. Okay, it might break because it's only a 73% chance for the chain to continue.
There he is, look at him! Little red eyes!
Very cute. I've always liked Aeron. Unfortunately, Aggron's typing doesn't lend it to be the best. Very cool. Okay, it's also a female. Very nice. I have, well, I'm gonna name it Effie probably. Let's go for a Premier Bowl. I've tried to false swipe these guys before and it does no damage. Let's go! Okay, look at you, little cutie. Okay, Effie it is. Let's check out your summary. Okay, you are naughty, which isn't, I mean, it's okay, and Rockhead, so very good. Very good, let's send you to a box. Let's see, does that chain continue? It does. I might go for another shiny because why the hell not? Oh my god, immediately, the first refresh. Let's go. And we got another one. Look at you. We'll name this one Effie too. I meant to check her summary, but that's fine. The chain didn't even break, really? I don't know if I want another, if I need to, you know what, we'll go for a third. We'll go for a third, and then we'll be done. Hey, there we go, third shiny, woo! So I'm absolutely done after this. Absolutely. I don't need more than 3, for certain. I'll probably give one of each to my friends. And this one is male. And we got him. Let's go, we're done. Okay, even if the chain continues, 3 shiny Aeron is more than enough. Okay, let's see, what do I want to name this guy? I guess we'll name him Dedu. Why not? After another Fire Emblem Armor Knight. Let's check your summary. You're Impish. Actually, Impish is really good. Perfect. Does the chain continue? Nope, it broke. Perfect. Whoops. That would have been bad. I don't know why I hit the home button. Let's go! For my next hunt, I flew south near Ramadas Park. I couldn't remember if there was grass on that route, which, yes, there is. So I decided to hunt there for no real reason, aside from the fact I was already there. On this route, there are a few duplicates, so at first, I wasn't sure what I wanted to hunt. Shellas and Wingull were the only non-duplicates, aside from the rare radar encounters of Nidorina or Nidorino. So I decided that I would just hunt all 4. The first to appear and give me the chain I needed would be my target. My first chain was Nidorina, and I got to 34 or 35, somewhere in there, before it broke, which was super disappointing. After a bunch of long chains, I just quit for the day. Now, hunting here was kind of the opposite of hunting on the unfinished Route 218. I got a bunch of super long chains that broke in the high 20s and 30s, rather than a ton of chains only reaching the high teens, save for the standout few that broke my heart in the high 30s. Needless to say, it took a while, especially with most mons being duplicates. Oh, nice, the 2% encounter. This chain also broke. Wait, 2 in a row? That's insane luck. It's also insanely lucky that this chain literally broke after 1. The next chain also literally broke after 1. And the next. The chances of this happening is astronomically low. This route is once again testing my patience. Finally, the next chain after ridiculous 3 one-chain fails in a row, I got this chain. Okay, well that's 40 caught. I don't know if it randomly will, like, it doesn't really matter. But I haven't been playing with sounds. I get to tell only by the shaking grass. There we go. Okay, finally. Let's go! This place has been such a freaking frustrating hunt, and I don't exactly know why, because it's huge. There's so much grass here, and yet it's been very difficult to get the chain to 40. I've had a bunch of really long chains that have gone like mid-30s, and then a bunch of mid-20s, and very few that broke early, except for that one where I literally had 3 one-chains break, which, like, the chance of that happening is astronomically low. Because it's only a 7% chance each time. It's so funny. It's so funny. So it's a 1 in 20 chance, basically, that each single one of these patches will end up shiny. But these violent shaking grass have a 1 in 128 chance of popping up, which means it's the hidden ability Nidorina. So I've gotten 2 of those and no shiny so far. There we go! Yes! Finally! Let's go! Shiny Nidorina! Let's go, bro! Oh my gosh. That took a long time. It's okay. It's very pink. Alright. We're false swiping and I'm gonna throw a heal ball at it. I'm glad I have heal balls. I guess I should have probably thrown a ball for Needle Queen, but who cares? I'm okay with this. Yes! Finally! We got Nidorina. Oh my gosh, I've been here for so long. I think, well, chain-wise, I don't think it's very close to how many broke on 218, but most of these were longer, so it actually took longer. Modest, which is, I don't know, probably not great, and Poison Point. Very good. We'll send you to a box. Let's see, does the chain continue? It does not. Who cares? We're done. I keep doing that. Let's go, man. After finishing Route 221, I had to go grind for money as I was completely out of quick balls. And so it was time to farm the pensions of the rich elders who hang around the Trophy Garden. Speaking of the Trophy Garden, actually, we'll have to hunt there eventually, and I have a specific Pokemon in mind that I want to hunt. And so we will come to that when that day rolls around. After a few rematches, both of these trainers will give you 24,000 Poke per battle, as long as you have the Amulet Coin or Luck Incense. And after just 90 minutes of fighting them, I went from about 40,000 to literal max money. After grabbing some balls, I called it quits for the night. The next day, I decided to hunt on Route 211. Here you can find a few unique mons like Meditite, Chingling, and Ponyta. While I do want a Ponyta, they have a much higher appearance rate on Route 214, so I will likely wait until then to catch it, if it doesn't appear and give me a 40 chain here. Now, with Bidoof having a 35% appearance rate on this route, it was really difficult to get something that wasn't Bidoof to appear. And on just my 5th chain, this happened. Well, holy shit, it happened again, dude. Another like 16, 15 chain I got the shiny on. Let's go! Okay, so I just kind of randomly was encountering Pokemon. Chingling was like, this is like the 5th chain, I think. So I've gotten extremely lucky on this route. Let's go! I don't even know what shiny Chingling looks like. It looks so different! It was just one of the ones I encountered and I'm like, fuck it, we'll go for it. Oh man. It looks so bad. Why is it so... Oh. I'm disappointed it looks as mediocre as it does, but hell, we freaking did it. I'm done with this route now, which is awesome. Repeat Ball actually really works for its color scheme, so we'll go for it. I probably didn't even need to false swipe it to get it in this Repeat Ball, but sure enough, we got the shot at Chingling. I don't have a nickname for it, honestly. I'm gonna just leave it as Chingling. Let's check out your summary then. You're serious? Levitate. Okay. Nice. Alright, if it breaks the chain, I don't even care. It didn't break the chain. Alright, so part of me is considering going for more, but it's also Chingling, and I don't care, so we're done. Actually, that just answered my question. We're done. With Chingling under my belt, I decided to head to Route 208, west of Hearthome. On this route, you can find things like Psyduck, Machop, Tyrogue, and Matite. Tyrogue was irritating to try and catch as it constantly kept breaking out of quick balls, so I would rather any of the other 3 encounters. This grass is hard to hunt in, and the leafy grass is actually hard to see the individual patches. While the grass was irritating to hunt in, on only my 5th or so chain, this happened again. It happened again! Bro, what is this? It's insane. So supposedly there's a thing where like the more chains you get to like 40 or shiny Pokemon you get from chains, the higher your chances of getting a shiny. So I just got one on a chain of 8. What the fuck? That's insane. Oh my god, the 2 chains. Sorry, hit the mic. This route has been irritating to hunt on, but like I got so lucky again. All right. I I think I can probably just throw freaking Premier Ball at you and catch you. I can false swipe it very easily, but like... Yo, let's go, dude! Holy cow! It's 2, like, low chains in a row that I've gotten a shiny on. I initially wanted to go for Psyduck, but that broke immediately. I was gonna give it a nickname, but it's fine. Timid with Pure Power. So Timid is absolutely god-awful. Alright. Yeah, we'll send it to a box. Holy cow, man. And the chain is still going. I wasn't even paying attention to what the farthest one was, but I don't even know if I care. Honestly, I have a shiny Meditite now. So do I keep going for Pokemon? Going for more of these guys? I don't know. The chain broke at 40, which is actually funny. I genuinely laughed out loud when it happened, but since I got the shiny, it didn't matter. Next up is Route 212. In terms of encounters, there are only 2 Pokemon that aren't duplicates, Kricketune and the special radar encounter of Smeargle. On top of that, both these mons are hard to catch in quick balls, not to mention they keep breaking out of repeat balls. On top of that, it's just as hard to see the different grass tiles here as it was on Route 208, so it's just a total pain. I then realized that the route continued all the way to Pastoria, so I had more places I could search instead. On this part of the route, I was able to find Pokemon like Roselia and Wooper too, so now I had more options. The only problem was that it was hard to see the grass with the rain and evening lighting. After getting a very high Grimer chain that broke in the 30s, I ended for the day. The next day, during my 3rd chain, this happened. Bro, it happened again. What even chain are we? Okay, 23 or 22. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Yay! Shiny Grimer! Look at him! He's a green pile of sludge. Nice. I like Of course I like when it goes fast, but I don't know what. Let's go for a Nest Ball here. We got a quick capture. We gonna get the guy? We got the guy. Let's go. Yay! Didn't I have a Grimer at some point? I feel like I had one, like the Ultra Sun one to Wedlock, but I don't know what its name was. I don't know what a name for it is, so I want to name him Matcha, because it kind of looks like Matcha, even though there's an actual Matcha Pokemon now. I didn't expect, again, I never expected it to be so fast, but I keep getting them so fast. I think that there is that genuine mechanic that makes it better for you get more shinies if you get more chains. Okay, he's hardy and sticky hold. Alright. Let's send that boy to a box. And the chain continues. The chain broke in the high 20s, but the fact I got the shiny early was perfect. My luck has been insane these last 3 routes. Continuing our region tour, I decided I would go east to Pastoria next, to Route 213. The encounters here are very similar to Route 218 with EC Shellos, Wingull, and the Buizel line, with Swallow being the radar only encounter. Here, I'm okay with hunting any of the non-duplicates. The only issue with Swallow is that it's not 100% capture in the quick ball. As per usual, hunting here was such a pain. The grass patch is such a strange shape, making the northern part very risky to refresh in. Everywhere Shellos appears also, the chains break so early, I rarely get a chain of 10 before the 7% reaches its head and the chain breaks. I swear it's something to do with Shellos. You know, I forgot this patch existed. This proved to be much easier to hunt in. Even still, I had several chains break in the mid to low 20s, and so that's where I quit for that day. The next day it was just more of the same, a ton of broken chains. That was until this happened. Holy shit, let's go! Oh my gosh, I've been on this route for a long freaking time. I didn't get a long encounter, long thing, but only at 7, we get the Firebird! Let's go, dude! Look at it! Oh man! Yay! Oh, it's so sweet. Man, because like every Swallow, well, Swallow is actually, it's been hard to catch because it doesn't work in the quick balls because I've caught like maybe a fifth of the total quick balls I've thrown, so I stopped throwing them, and I've just been going for false swipe and throwing repeat balls at it. So, yay, bro! Oh my god, that's awesome. I don't even know if I want to continue the chain after this, just because I got it. What kind of Pokeball do I want to put it in? I guess let's go for a Dusk Ball. It kind of fits the color scheme here. And it is nighttime, so hopefully it should catch. It did not want to stay in that one. Come on! Yes, let's go! Alright, look at him! Yeah, we're gonna call you Firebird. And Shiny looks a little bit like the mascot of a high school of where I'm from. So, anyway, let's check you out. You got a quirky nature with guts. Very nice. Alright, there we go. We got him. The chain does continue. Do I want to see if I can get another? The last 4 shinies have been from non-max odd chains. At the same time, I haven't been able to get close to max odds in them anyway. My controller genuinely has stick drift. It's not a Nintendo official one, so I ordered a new one a few days prior. So I accidentally ran for the next Swellow, since the cursor was on run, and I broke the chain. Either way, since I got the shiny, I didn't really care that much. Next up, I decided to hunt on Route 214, and I'm getting my Ponyta whether the game likes it or not. This is one of the last routes you can find it on that I don't already have a Pokemon on, and I want nothing else from the route. Luckily, Ponyta has the highest encounter percentage on the route, so it should be pretty common to find, right? Damn it, I found the 10% radar only encounter. And then I literally found everything else on the route, except Girafarig, before I found Ponyta. And there's the Girafarig. Finally! Despite how long it took to finally find Ponyta, on just my second attempt, I got this chain. Okay, that is 40 Ponyta caught. Is my chain still going? I sure hope so. Yay! Made it. Oh my god, I almost walked into that. I think it would have been okay, because I think it would have been a night, like the 4 spaces away. But, god, the delay on this is crazy. Oh man, alright, well there we go. Only second Ponyta chain we made to 40. Very nice. And so now we go on to get my blue horse, which I'm very excited about. The only legit shiny Ponyta I've ever had is the shiny that you get in Legends Arceus, which is like the introduction to shiny Pokemon in that game, which is, you know, I always found it was a cool thing that they did for people, and it was great. And I've always liked Ponyta. I've been searching for a long time Pokemon Go for shiny Ponyta, because like over the summer they spawned a shit ton of them, and I was every day searching, never got lucky enough, unfortunately. Still looking for shiny Vulpix there too. Now what I'm really hoping is, you know, the violin shaking grass up there in the top left, I would really love to get one of the remaining shinies that I have left in one of those patches. It is very rare, because it's, what, technically 1 in 50, because, well, it's actually even better in this game. It's like 1 in 100 for each piece of grass to be shiny, so it's basically 1 out of 25 each time you refresh. And the violent shaking grass is 1 in 128, so it's like, okay, it's a very, very minuscule chance, actually. If I did the math right, then 0.03%.
There we are! Look at it! It's sparkling!
Let's go! I haven't seen what it looks like in this game. It's so pretty! Oh my gosh! Oh, let's go, dude. Okay, what do I catch you in? Great Ball fits your color scheme. That might be the best one to do. Or, ooh, we're gonna go Dive Ball. I should have probably weakened it, but all the blues work perfectly for it. Even though kind of funny catching a fire type and a water type Pokeball. Let's go! Oh man, I'm hoping to get a female, because Blue is actually on my team right now. Blue the Rapidash was my Rapidash through the game. You're so pretty! Oh my gosh, we're gonna call you Toothpick, because Mudsdale isn't in this game. But that's the name. I've for some reason that's just been a thing in my head. If I ever get a male horse, which is never gonna happen, because yeah, but I would name it Toothpick. I don't know why, but back in Sun and Moon. Anyway, bold nature, not very good with Runaway. Okay, So awesome. All right, let's put you in a box. Okay, the chain didn't break. I'm actually really glad about that because I can keep going and try to get some more shiny Ponytas.
There we go, another shiny!
Ah, it's so beautiful. Yay. Yes, it continued. Let's go. Let's keep going. I want a female.
Yay, we got another one! Let's go!
It's once again, it's 4 spaces away, so it's a 93% chance for the chain to continue. As long as you're female, I don't care if the chain continues. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Yes! Let's go, dude. Oh man, I'm actually so happy about that. Yes! Let's go, dude! Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Like, I'm glad. I'm very glad. It was only a second chain, too, and I'm getting this insane streak. I don't know if I should keep catching them, but I might. Oh, the chain broke anyway. You know what? Perfect. Even though it was a 93% chance, we hit the... You know, I'm okay with that. I'm so okay with that. I am so okay with that. I came back the next day, ready to hunt, on Route 209 with my brand new Pro Controller. This route has a few interesting encounters, with Tauros, Miltank, being very rare, Mime Jr., and Chansey. When I first investigated the route, I was concerned that there wasn't a large enough patch of grass to hunt in, but luckily, I found the massive patch near Hearthome. And, not even kidding, this happened. Holy shit, dude! It's full odds! What? Oh my god, dude! Holy shit! I wonder if that would happen. That's full odds because the shiny charm doesn't work in this game. Not only I don't have it anyway, but like, what is it? Please be one of the Pokemon I wanted. Nope, it's a Bibarel. But you know what? Hey, a full odds shiny. We freaking take that. Let's go, dude. Nice, dude. Okay, well, we guess Pro Controller luck, huh? I have an official Pro Controller now, which actually, in a lot of ways, like the buttons themselves feel way better than the other one. All right, let's throw a Premier Ball at this guy. Man, I kind of still want to hunt for one of the other good shinies that I want, but you know what? We take the freaking full odds shiny, bro. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. That's my first like real full odds in a long time. I don't know. I don't have a better name for him. So let's check this guy's summary here. He's got a bold nature, which isn't great, but he's got simple, so very good. All right. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, man. I don't really want to chain Bibarel because I don't need more Bibarel, but that's awesome. What a way to start. I did try to chain Tauros after, but I decided to continue on the challenge since I immediately completed the route's requirement. I decided to go to Route 210 next, and initially, I was actually worried I couldn't chain here because the radar fails in the tall grass. Luckily, I found a patch of searchable grass a bit farther north to hunt in. On this route, the encounters are pretty similar to Route 209, except you can find Ponyta and Geodude here. I decided to search for Tauros, Mime Jr., or Chansey, and the first non-duplicate I found was the 2% radar-only encounter Miltank, so we take those. After 10 to 12 short broken chains, I got this chain. Okay, this is the 40th Tauros that I get. Does the chain continue? Yes, and we get it on the first refresh. Let's go! Yay! Oh my gosh! Look at you. Where the hell is my mouse? There we go. Look at that! Green Tauros! Beautiful bull. Oh man, that's awesome. This is the first real chain that got anywhere. I had like legit 10 or 12 that broke really fast. I've only been hunting in this route for like 2 hours. So, yeah, it's not bad at all, honestly. As you can see, they've really worn Tobin down. Alright, we're gonna throw a nest ball at it. Because its colors match perfectly. Well, I mean, it's funny in the image, it looks far more like yellow-green than brown. I always forget that, but it's okay. It does work. Alright, look at him! Let's go! I don't have a name for Tauros, honestly. I'm gonna call him Limon. Alright, let's check out this guy's summary. He's got impish nature with anger point. Very good. Oh my god, wait, his horns are actually shiny. They look metallic. That's really cool. I don't know if that's a shiny thing or if that's just how Taurus normally looks. I haven't been paying attention to it. But I'm gonna go see if I can catch another one or two. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I accidentally used the joystick instead of the D-pad. Hey, we got lucky again. Let's go. Hey, there we go. There's another one. Woo! Thank you. All right, I'm gonna end the recording here, but I'm gonna try to get one more. Now, I took a couple of days break from hunting because of the second part of the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC, which had come out. And I focused my efforts on completing that Pokedex. But I didn't forget to keep checking in with Mr. Backlot. If you didn't know, the special Pokemon available in the Trophy Garden cycle based on their Pokedex number. But they only change when you speak to Mr. Backlot. Of all the available Pokemon, I knew I wanted Eevee because I actually wanted to get all of the shiny evolutions. I planned it so that when I was ready to hop back into radar hunting, Eevee would be ready to hunt. It didn't take me long to find Eevee, but the first chain broke in the mid-teens. The second chain was growing strong, but I bumped the thumbstick when I was using the D-pad and ran into a patch while I was trying to refresh. So that chain broke too. After that, it took a long time before I found another Eevee. On just my third chain of Eevee, I finally got this streak. Alright, we have hit a 40 chain. Hopefully this Eevee, or this chain continues. Yes, quite a pain to find Eevee. Oh my gosh. I don't know the spawn rates of the Pokemon in the Trophy Garden here, but I had one. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so this D-pad is far more sensitive than the other one was, and I didn't actually even touch up. I must have barely glanced it as I was moving my finger off of it. Now my goal here is to get 8, obviously, because I want one of each evolution. I can only evolve 7 in this game, but there we go. There's the first one. Okay, so I'm actually a bit nervous about this because it is on an edge piece. While it is, okay, so it was the 93% chance, but it is an edge piece, so it could spawn everything to the left. I'm a little bit nervous about that. Look at you, the little white Eevee. Very cute. I would love, I mean, obviously 1 completes this area for the challenge, but I would like more than 1. And I'm going to throw a Luxury Ball at it because I want to be able to get this thing. It basically, Luxury Ball, I think it doubles the happiness you get, or it earns. That's okay. We got the first one. Yay! Let's go! This one is definitely going to be Casper because at minimum I'm getting Umbreon. Alright, there's my boy Casper. Let's check you out. You have an impish nature with adaptability. Wait a second. Isn't that... Hold on. Oh no. Okay, that is just a normal ability. Okay, I thought that was its hidden ability, and I was gonna be like, oh my god! No, it's not. So, anticipation is its hidden ability. Please don't break. Yes! And the second one spawned! Okay, here we go! Immediately. Let's go! We'll catch one more in a Luxury Ball, just for Espeon. Alright, number 2 has been caught. Luxury Ball is such a awesome looking Pokeball, man. Please don't break! Yes! Yes, dude, let's go! There we go, there's another one. Of course it's on the edge. All 3 have been on the edge. Oh no. Again, 93% chance if it doesn't spawn outside of the patch. Let's go! So cute. Okay, we finally caught it. I mean, granted, it is like trying to catch him in a Pokeball, and I could swap into Pachirisu and Thunderwave, but I don't plan on it. So, anyway, here we have Hawkins! And the chain did not break. Let's go, and it just hit 5 o'clock, so now it is sunset. There we go. There's another one. Okay, so this is only within the second row. So it's only going to be a 73% chance for my chain to continue. So part of me is wondering if I should try and refresh or if I should just go catch it. Because worst case scenario, you know, I get my, my 4 favorite Eevees. Crossing my fingers. Yes! Yes, we hit the 73%. Let's go! I'm still rooting for 8. I still want to get all 8. If I can get all 8, I will be happy. Yes, there's another one. Okay, third row, so it's an 83% chance this time. Let's keep going. Come on, come on! Keep the chain rolling. Let's go. I went all 8. We're gonna put them in the box.
No!
Unlucky. All good. Honestly, 5 EVs is quite impressive. Next, after I stocked up on repeat balls, I decided to head to the Spring Path. Now the Spring Path doesn't have any Pokemon listed on Cerebi. I do prefer Bulbapedia, but Cerebi has been super useful for this challenge because it shows the encounter tables way faster. So I really wasn't sure what I'd find. I had to look around a while before deciding what to hunt. My second encounter was Golduck, so I decided to hunt that first. I did eventually check Bulbapedia, which showed me the grass encounters for Sendoff Spring, which is where I guess I was actually located, and the only non-duplicates are Golduck and Noctowl, the latter of which only spawns at night. Now while I already got Starly on Route 201, I would not be opposed to getting Staravia, considering I did actually get a duplicate on Route 209 already, being the full odds Bibarel, especially because they're far easier to catch than Golduck. After starting and failing a new Golduck and Staravia chains, this happened. Let's go! We got another full odds! Oh my, what is it?
Okay, you know what?
That's the first time I've encountered Chimecho too! And a Chimecho looks better than Chingling for sure. I literally just had to reset, and because my Staravia chain just broke. Yo, that's wild. I can't believe that's the second time that's happened. I can't believe I've had 2 full odds shinies before I've had, you know, 2 shinies pop up in the same refresh. Nest Ball works for its color scheme. It's my last Nest Ball too. You want to do me this favor, Chimecho? Not at all. Didn't even need the Thunder Wave. Let's go! Whoa! I was really hoping I'd end up being Golduck that I got. Because I have like a few fond memories of Golduck, even though I haven't used it. One of my first competitive teams, I actually made one of my friends, who I battled semi-frequently, had a sand team, and I caught and built a Cloud9 Golduck in order to counter his weather team, so I can get rid of the weather. And yeah, her name was Daisy. I don't have a nickname for Chimecho, so let's check its summary, and we'll Impish Nature, which is actually awful with Levitate, and that's about it. Very good. Honestly, that's great, because I can leave this route now. Golduck was the only thing that really interested me here, and we're done, so let's go! Thank God for flashback recording. Why the fuck did it not start recording? Route 222 is next, but the high percentage encounters are all duplicates. Here, I decided to hunt Wingull or Chatot, as the rest of the encounters, while some are duplicates, are hard to catch. Unfortunately, since it turned night not long after I started chaining here, Chatot was no longer available to encounter. Because I encountered a couple Flaffy to start, the Raider only encounter, I decided I would also try chaining those too. I also found Mr. Mime, but the chains for both broke early. I got a couple decent Flaffy chains going, but all of them broke. After that, EC Gastrodon appeared, and I started chaining that. Eventually, on my 8th or 9th total chain, I got this chain. Oh, yes! Okay, we made it to 40. Let's go. Alright, this route was a pain to hunt on. I did want Chatot initially, but it turned to night very quickly into working on this route. Anyway, Gastrodons are hard to catch. Right next to me! Yay! I don't actually care if it breaks, I'm gonna be totally honest. Yeah, it's like no different. I guess I don't know, does EC Gastrodon look better? I'm gonna look that up. EC looks better than West C. West C turns this ugly vomit brown. I don't know how else to call it. Okay. Woo! There we go. Done with the route. I don't plan on catching any more because I don't need any more, but... What is your name? Or your mail? I don't have a name for them, so let's check your summary. Naive, which isn't great, but it has Storm Drain. Ooh, its hidden ability is Sand Force. That's actually really good. Very good. We've caught Gastrodon, and I wouldn't be surprised if the chain broke anyway. Yeah, because it was directly next to me. Let's go. With the entire southern portion of the region complete, and I'm sure definitely not missing a certain route, I decided to call it quits for the evening after I grinded more money. With several more routes to still hunt on, I'll be needing a bunch more Pokeballs. The next day, I started hunting on Route 216. Due to the color of the grass, the continuous snow, and the color of the shaking particles, this looks to be the most difficult place to hunt so far. I had to actually turn the sound on, since I wasn't sure if the chains are broken or not. On this route, I would take any of the ice types, being Sneasel, Snover, or Snorunt, the radar only encounter. To start off on this route, I was having a real bad luck streak, as for several hours, I had chains break between 15 and 25, with a few that broke after 1. Not to mention trying to catch Sneasel and Snover took longer, because half the time they'd break out of quick balls and crit captures, and force me to false swipe and take extra turns and time. After an exhausting 6 hours on this route, I finally got this chain. Okay, there we go. Finally hit 40. Very good. I mean, one, it's kind of hard to see. You can see the little white flakes. It's actually very difficult to see. It was harder to see in the daytime, but not as bad at the nighttime. Well, I think the next route specifically will be the hardest, and there is our shiny patch. So that is very noticeable to see. This is on the corner, so this could easily break the chain. Look at you, you pink little mongrel. I didn't heal Gliscor. Whoops. Yes, very good. It's just a tedious route to hunt on. Alright, well there's our shiny Sneasel. Naughty nature with inner focus. Okay. I'm actually surprised the chain did not break. Maybe I'll see if I get a female. I'll get one more. I have one in Pokemon Go, so like I don't even need. I did not hit down. Okay, the chain broke. It's honestly not a big deal. With the first snow route done, next up was the lowest visibility portion of the challenge, Route 217. While it's not as bad as it was in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, it's still not going to be a cakewalk here. The encounters on this route are the same as Route 216, but Medicham is here instead of Graveler. Again, my goal is Snover or Snorunt if possible, but if Machoke shows up, I can deal with that too. But I decided to wait and hunt on this route the next day. Then the next day became a couple of days later, with a few broken Machoke chains. Then that became a couple of weeks later. In the meantime, I'd done a bunch of shiny hunting in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, as well as edited a bunch of videos, and starting the cage lock, alongside all my time outside of that being taken up by a project that did require my full attention. So I actually came back to radar hunting fresh again. When I finally came back, I happened to have a Swinub swarm on the route that I needed to hunt on, and I'm like, why not? Let's hunt for Swinub, especially since it's 100% catch in a quick ball, which makes it really easy. Hunting on this route is difficult for many reasons, but mainly the massive continuous snowstorm which covers a screen of particles, making it very difficult to see, much less the shaking grass. Not only that, with the swarm, I repeatedly thought I lost the chain because of the way the grass explodes after each encounter. Despite this, on my second chain back from my break, I got this streak. Alright, we have hit. This is number 40 of this Swinub. They also look like they're floating in the air, which is funny. And there we go. Alright, so we hit 40, so we're going to be getting our shiny, which is very cool. I see, it's so freaking hard to tell. I have to stop and just look very, very, very closely, because it's ridiculous how difficult it is to see on this route when it comes to radar hunting. Happened. There's the shiny right over there. Now don't hit any of the other squares. Perfect. Here we go. Swinub is very green. And the best part about these guys that they're way easier to catch in quick balls. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's like 100% ratio to catch them in a quick ball, which none of the other ones have. Let's use a dusk ball, just because. It should be a pretty high catch ratio. I think it's only slightly less than the quick ball at night. There we go. We got the Swinub. Perfect. I don't really have a name for Swinub, so we're gonna just check its summary here. It's a lonely nature with snow cloak. Yeah, that would have been hell to actually have to try to weaken it. We'll send you a box. Let's see, does the chain continue? It did. It does. Interesting. Alright, well, I don't care, because I am done. Wait, the next grass is right here. That is actually incredibly funny. But yeah, we're moving on to the cutie link front. I don't even know what's here. I'm gonna have to look it up. With the most difficult route in the region out of the way, I moved north to handle the Cutie Lakefront, which has the same encounters as Route 217 did. Once again, I decided I would go for Stover, Machoke, or Snorunt, those being non-duplicates. I do want to talk a little bit about the lakes here, because the three lakes are a little bit different when it comes to the Pokemon and the grass. In Lake Verity, there is no grass in the lakefront, but there is grass in the lake. But at Valor, I don't believe there is grass in the lake since I almost called them Team Plasma. Team Galactic blew it up, and there is grass outside of it, and so I counted that as the Valor Lake encounter. For Acuity, I think that there's grass in and out of the lake, and I just decided I'm going to lump all of these areas as their individual lakes. So it's just going to be 3 encounters instead of 5, so I don't have to worry about doing extra things. It also makes a little less clutter for the map. The next day, after many broken chains, with only one reaching 30 before this happened. Alright, what are we at? 31! Early, thank fucking God. So I've been randomly picking one of the ones that I need. There we go, Blue Medicham. There was a bunch other that I would have preferred, but basically, none of them were really going past 20. I got one into the low 30s that broke. It was Snover, which I was disappointed about because I wanted the Snover. I don't know. Quick Ball. It does match for the most part. But even though it's another duplicate, I don't really care. It was an early one too. It was only at 32, so very good. I meant to check your summary, but that's fine. And the chain did not break, but I don't really care about that because I am not going to continue chaining Medicham. Yep, huge power, hardy nature. That's about it. We're moving on to the post-game area now. With the completion of the Acuity Lakefront, that marks the end of the mainland. I'm definitely not intentionally avoiding a specific area for narrative reasons, or just 2 other areas that happen to exist in the game. Or so I thought, until my friend mentioned Shaman. So, back when the mystery gifts were available, I did redeem both of them, both Shaman and Darkrai, but neither of them unlocked for me. I was literally unable to do either of the events to get either of the Pokemon, which really stunk. So I was never able to do either of the events in BDSP. However, on my way to check and see if by chance I just hadn't checked the Shaman one, I figured out that there was another route on the mainland that I still had to hunt on. Route 224. The possible encounters on this route are interesting, with Pokemon like Gloom, Weepinbell, Beautifly, and the radar special encounter of, wait, is that Dusclops? I can get a Myrtle? After several broken chains around 20, I decided to pick up the next day, and after a couple of chains, I got this chain. Yay! Okay, so the game rewarded me after absolutely screwing me over, and I got an early shiny Dusclops. Let's go! Look how pretty that is, dude. Let's go! It's so cool! It's so fucking cool! I love Dusclops. Female, crossing my fingers. No! That's a little disappointing. So let's see if we can catch it in a Premier Ball. It'll be kind of hard to catch, but it does kind of fit the color scheme. Oh! Honestly, even though I didn't catch it, I think it counts. I don't really care that much. I do technically have a shiny Duskull, and the chain didn't break, so I'm gonna keep going. But honestly, I think I'm gonna count it. I don't really mind. Pain. Luckily, only a couple chains later, this happened. Okay, the game made up for it. It was a couple chains later, but you know what? We got a Beautifly this time. And shiny Beautifly is so pretty. Look at that. Look how good that shiny looks. I didn't have to stay here that much longer. It was like a half hour more after the Dusclops freaking killed itself. And it's, I was gonna say, and it's, well, they can be male, I think. I don't really know. Anyway, not that important. We'll go for a false swipe here. Nice, dude. Let's go. Okay. I guess we'll call it like May or something like that. Why not? I believe I had one at one point. Like I don't know if it was a shiny Beautifly or a Beautifly in general, but obviously May had one in the anime. But let's go take a look. Bold Nature, not bad actually. With Swarm, which is not obviously a good ability, but I don't know what its other abilities are. Anyways, very good. Yay! Saving now just in case I cut out, but I don't know. I could go for more shiny Beautifly. Why not? Now we can move on to the post-game. Oh, wait, I forgot about Mount Coronet. The encounters of Mount Coronet are similar to the other snow routes we've already hunted on, with a few new ones including Clefairy, Bronzong, and the radar-only encounter of Radar. And the radar-only encounter of Loudred. But since this is another snow route, it's going to be hard to see the shaking grass. Oh, hunting here wasn't too bad at all, as after I had a broken chains of 20 and 30, I got this Abomasnow chain. Okay, that is number 40. Now, yay, I don't have a chat off situation, let's go. Oh man, I can't believe that happened today. And then the shiny Dusclops that killed itself. There it is, let's go. Man, look at you, you blue abominable snowman. Nice. Okay, very good. Okay, I don't know what kind of, I guess Quick Ball kind of works. Blue and white. I mean, Great Ball is probably the best I could use. I guess we go with the Quick Ball. Let's see if we catch it in a Quick Ball. Because if we do, I'm like, why not? Well, it's fine by me. Beautiful! This could easily break it because it was only like third ring and on the edge too, so it could easily get broken. Look at you! Alright, let's check your summary. I don't have a nickname for Abomasnow because I've never used one. Mild nature, which isn't awful. Snow warning, obviously. Very cool. Now, let's see. Chain? It didn't break. Okay. I don't really need another Abomasnow, so that's the wrong option. We're going to save right now. Now, officially, I've completed the mainland. Aside from the skip route for narrative reasons. So it's time to tackle the post-game area. The first place I picked was Route 229, since I happen to fly to the resort area, and that's the closest location. This location is chock full of bug and grass types, and every encounter on the route would be unique, so I just decided to go with whatever I encountered, except for Roselia, though I prefer the pre-evos like Oddish and Bellsprout because they're easier to catch. This route was a pain! Pretty much the entire route is Poison Jab, or it feels like it, and I got poisoned so often. Basically everything but Oddish and Bellsprout also broke out of the Quick Ball about 50% of the time, making the battles take a long time, not to mention every chain breaking before 25. After 2 whole unsuccessful sessions, this happened. Excuse the weirdness in the voice clip, I didn't manually change my pitch. For some reason my XLR mic was freaking out for that clip. I figured out what it is and I have a different audio interface to fix this now.
So, this route has been the most frustrating thing on the planet, and I'm so glad I got the early shiny. Like, dude, this has been obscene. Look. Oh god, you're way uglier than I thought it was. I forgot Victory Bell's the one with the cool shiny. Also, I'm using the different mic for this one just because I have it. This is what's plugged in right now, and I'm glad I can finish today off with the shiny Weepin' Bell. Yeah, that's one of the reasons this has been such a pain in the ass in this route is because of all the poison. Route done. Let's go. I don't even care to continue it. I don't need the chain. I have the one Weepin' Bell and that's it. We're done.
I decided to head north on Route 228 next. God damn it! Like Route 217, visibility on this route sucks. Every encounter on this route is new, so once again, I'm hunting whatever I encounter, but I would prefer Diglett or Cacnea since they're easier to catch. Huh, would you look at that? I encounter the radar only encounter immediately. Even better, it's the Flygon line. Now this would be my preferred hunt for the entire route. This chain broke, heartbreakingly, in the mid-30s. After this near success, I was determined to get the Vibrava since I have no real connection to the rest of the possible encounters. I need a power, though it would be easier to hunt in the terrarium in Scarlet and Violet. Spoiler alert, I did find one in the terrarium in Scarlet and Violet. After losing a bunch of chains, mostly ranging from 15 to 25, and because it tends to take a while to find another Vibrava to hunt, I decided to turn my focus to whatever I encountered so I could get this over with faster. After 3 sessions of unsuccessful hunting, I got this chain on my first chain on the 4th day. Oh no. Please don't break my chain. Oh my god. Dude. The delay, I hit X and it didn't open the thing and I was spamming A to freaking throw the ball. Dude. Pain. It had been a while since the input delay cost me very high chains, so I guess it was about time. 2 chains later, I encountered Rhydon for the first time. Rhydon has the same chance to appear as Cacturn and Dugtrio, but I hadn't encountered it before now, and it appears it was destiny as this happened. Oh my god! I have hated this route! We have our shiny Rhydon. This is the first chain I found Rhydon, and on number 4, we get the shiny. Look at it, it's in his golden glory. Oh my god. Dude, that was ridiculous. It's crazy. So this has been an insane, this route has been such a pain in my ass, man. I don't even care if it breaks. I'm done with this route and I can just move on. I wanted the Vibrava, but it's so hard to find him. I didn't find Trapinch once. After all the chains I did on this route, I did not find him once. Look at you. I'm gonna name you Plushie, because for some reason, Rhydon just makes me think of a plushie. And I used Eviolite Rhydon for a couple times when I was... Anyway, English. But yeah, we got Plushie. Okay. Send him to a box. Does the chain continue? Of course it does. Of course it wouldn't have on that 83% one. God damn it, man. I'm done. Oh my god. This has been 4 days. 4 consecutive days on the same route. This is the 4th day, and I've been hunting for like 3 hours. With renewed vigor, I moved on to the next route. I was going to go to Route 227 first, but after finding the survival area and heading east through the widening cliffs, I found the massive grass patch on Route 226, and decided to stop there first. This route is basically full of unique encounters, so it doesn't really matter what I hunt. A few broken chains later, only one of which eclipsing 30, I got this chain. Yay, let's go! We got it! It's on a chain of 39, dude. Yes! Woo! Look at it, it's mint as hell, bro. Oh, we didn't even need the chain of 40. We're gonna get the chain of 40, and we're gonna have the shiny before it. Look at you! Oh man, I don't know how many people here have been around long enough to see it, but back when I did my first ever actual Nuzlocke, it wasn't really a Nuzlocke. I didn't really follow the rules because I didn't like doing Nuzlocks at that point. My buddy and I were playing Leaf Green and Fire Red kind of alongside each other. It was before I did a lot of the editing stuff that I would have put it on both screens, you know, like a normal Soul Link. It was kind of like a Nuzlocke versus sort of, but not really. And we just kind of ended up doing it separately. And I was in Mount Moon, and I was talking in the middle of saying something. Then all of a sudden, a shiny Mankey appeared, and you see me go up to the corner, save state, and then go. Oops! I accidentally hit the return button. Hope that did not mess anything up with the recording. I don't remember what I named that guy, so I'm gonna name this Shiny Fist. I might change this name before I move it over to Scarvy and evolve it into Annihilate. I'm actually very, very excited that I'm going to be able to get an Annihilate. So let's check his summary. Mild nature, not great, anger point. Alright, sounds about good. Perfect. Let's see, does the chain continue? Because I was on an edge piece. It doesn't... Oh, it did! See, it does that thing sometimes where it doesn't show it on the bottom, on the little... the Poketch. And then it doesn't pop up the things. It probably tells by the music, but I'm not listening to the music. So, I'm gonna try to catch 2 more if I can. Give one to my friends, because we can get more shiny Annihilapes. I only needed to catch 1 more, actually, because my friend that was always grinding in one way or another found a shiny Annihilape in Scarlet and Violet. So once I grabbed the second one, I moved on to the next route. Next, I decided to head north to Route 227. Damn it. Damn it! After winding through the maze of ledges, ropes, and rock climbing walls, I finally got to the biggest scratch patch on the route, which really isn't that big, which might make this difficult. I decided to explore a bit further to see if there was something else when I discovered something else. There's a place to hunt at Stark Mountain, which adds another encounter to my list. Most of the encounters on Route 227 aren't duplicates, aside from the ride online. One of the rare encounters is Skarmory, which is one of my dream shinies, so if I get a chance to get that, I'll be stoked. But I was only finding camera-ups. Then, on my first chain of Numel, I got this chain. Oh shit! It didn't update! Uh-oh. Oh no, please, please. It didn't update? It said 38 after I caught the last one, so I thought this was 39, but we just hit 40. And this is number 41. Please? Please? Oh, thank God, dude. Oh, man, I was gonna be so mad. I need to also be careful to not jump down now, because I've gotten my 40 chain. This is a very small patch of grass. But in this entire hunt, or this entire time being here, which hasn't been that long, it's been like 3 hours, which is not that bad, concerning, like, especially considering some of the other routes. And this is such a small patch of grass, the fact I got a 40 chain on, like, it was actually, like, a lot of chains. It wasn't, like, a swift hunt. It was a lot of different chains, but all were camera-ups. The only other Pokemon I encountered was Rhydon once, and then Numel here, and Numel is the one that I got to 40, so I'm like, sure, that's fine. I did catch a shiny Numel way back when I was like doing horde hunting back in Oraz. I made a video on it, I know. I don't know what I named it. I might go back and look at that. Part of me is wondering, because I only get 5 total cards in this entire video, and I have referenced many others in the process of making this. I already remember. Like, I already mentioned one. I mean, I can't link the Mankey video because I don't know what that video is gone. I decided, I mean, for stupid reasons, I deleted a bunch of my old videos because I'm like, all the high-profile YouTubers have more subscribers than they do videos, so I need to make sure I keep my videos beneath the subscriber number, which is a really stupid thing. I mean, looking back on it now, that was like 6 years ago or something. But obviously looking back on it now, it was so stupid because I lost a bunch of great moments, and like the Hunger Games series, I deleted like half of the videos. It's not like those videos are good, my voice is annoying. Back then anyway. Much more annoying than it is now. There it is, yes. Oh man, took him long enough. Hello, shiny Numel. Alright, I'm gonna use the luxury ball just because camera up is black. Shiny camera up is one of the best shinies. There we go. Very nice. Oh man, that's a great way to end the day. I ended up getting 3 shinies today. I knocked out a very good chunk of the map. Look at you. Honestly, it's kind of just wild listening to this video because it's wild listening to my voice from back then. Just because, like, it's in the transitional period and how it sounds. I caught that one on a Premier Ball. What did I name it? All right, skip the video, Caleb. That's right. Was it Hunchback or Humpback? Hunchback if it was a female. Oh, that's so perfect. I don't even remember what series that's from, but that was what I named a camera up I had in some series. I don't know why. Listening to the freaking Approaching Nirvana music that I used in that video was making me a bit emotional. Or like tear up a little bit, because it's been like, it's weird just how much I've gone on memory lane just doing this fucking video and all these shiny Pokemon. The series I had camera up in was my Emerald Wedlock, which I suppose I deleted with the other stuff too. Dumbass. We can send a box. Let's see. Does the chain continue? No, it doesn't, and that's okay because I don't need it to. Next up, of course, is Stark Mountain. The encounters here are the same as Route 227, so I'm hunting most everything that pops up, though I would love Skarmory. Now, after only 4-star chains, this happened. Well, another early shiny. This chain was just going well. It's my second chain of this day, and I randomly encountered Bayonet, and I'm like, I didn't even know you could get Bayonet here, because I didn't remember seeing that in the chart table. But it's fine. We have a shiny Bayonet, which I believe is only like blue, so it's not really that different. Yeah, it's not the greatest shiny in the world, but hey, it's a freaking shiny, so that's done for Stark Mountain, which did not take very long. It only took probably not even 3 hours total, maybe 2 hours, because I've only had this is like my 4th total chain here. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not gonna bother too much with the color, because it's a weird kind of blue. But Dust Ball catches it, so there we go. Yay! Stark Mountain is done.
Let's go.
Very nice, and everyone got to level like 100 through all this too. So that's cool. I'm not gonna give it a nickname. I don't really have a nickname. Let's check your summary here. You're relaxed, and insomnia is your ability. I already know that, so very cool. Put them in the box. Let's see. I don't really care about the chain because I don't need to catch another Bayonet. I always hit the home button instead. With Stark Mountain done, I only had 2 more routes in the post-game island to hunt in. After conquering the maze that is the survival area, I decided to go west to Route 225 first. The encounters on this route are very similar to Route 226, but most of them aren't duplicates, so I can basically hunt anything here. Unfortunately, this is also the biggest patch of grass on the route. It's basically the same size as the one on Route 227. My first actual chain ended at 1. That's definitely a great sign. Alright, screw it, I'll add Roselia to the hunt pool. And that chain broke at 36. My next chain was a Machoke, which reached the low 30s before that broke. And that was my last for that session. The next day, on my 4th chain, this happened. I just complained to my friends that I've been struggling on this route. And we find an early encounter, Shiny Raticate. Look at that red dude. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay. Well, that's finally. This route is not, I don't think I've been here that long, but it feels like forever. And it's been frustrating as heck, so. We're gonna throw some Pokeballs at it, because Pokeballs kind of match the color. I think I have my Pachirisu on my team, so if I need to paralyze it, I don't need to. Let's go! Yes! Finally done with this route. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna name it right now. It's a female Raticate. Okay. You got a naughty nature and run away. Very cool. Alright. Yay! Finally done on this route. I don't need to catch another Raticate, so I'm out. Goodbye. Wrong button. After completing Route 225, that officially meant I only had 2 more routes total to complete. We're in the home stretch. I decided before going back to the cursed route I was going to finish the post-game island since I'm here, which means Route 230 is next. Oh, now this is a nice grass patch. The Route 230 encounters are basically the same as 229, so for the most part I don't have any duplicates to worry about. Oh, there's the radar-only encounter. The grass was so nice to hunt in because of how often the patches were in the 4th or 5th ring without me having to refresh them. And on just my 3rd actual chain, I got this streak. Alright, that is 40 caught. So, let's see. Are we gonna have another chat-out situation? No chat-out situation, let's go! We need the Shiny Gloom. This is my 4th chain here, I'm pretty sure. Is it 3rd or 4th? But provided I don't bungle this, after this, I have just the cursed route. And then I am finally done with this entire challenge. Dude, it's actually been 15 minutes. I got to 40. Come on, bro. There it is. Freaking finally. Oh, the green gloom. God, you actually look really bad in this game. It is female. Perfect. That's actually what I wanted. Because I do want to... you're pink. That's very cute. I guess I want to evolve it into Blossom instead of Vileplume, because I like Shiny Blossom better. I was really hoping it would be a female, because I don't know. I just feel like I have a better name for it if it's female, but I don't know what the name is right now. Because there was a name I had in mind, because I wanted to hunt one in Scarlet and Violet, but I hadn't done it yet. So I'll go for a Heal Ball to start, I suppose. Not the right color pink. But that's close. We got it. Yay! Woo! And we're on a corner, so it's very likely that it will just break my chain anyway, because it could easily spawn outside. I had a name for it, and I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna not name it right now. Very good. We completed the entire post-game island. I didn't even break my chain. Wow, that's actually kind of nuts. I don't need another, so we're moving. All right. Now it's time for the cursed route. One more route. I don't know why I counted to 3, but it's fine. I was counting the words, I guess. All that remains is the route from hell that broke my mental and made me research and realize why it was genuinely more rare to get a 40 chain in BDSP than the originals, which allowed me to reframe my unsuccessful hunts to being the vast majority chains that would happen. Once again, I'm hunting for Shellos or Wingull, but I wouldn't be opposed to Raider only Mr. Mime, even though it is sometimes is not 100% in a quick ball. Now, I just wanted to start recording now, because I thought, how poetic would it be if if I were to do this and get a full odds shiny on the first one, and I wanted to be recording in case I did. No, I didn't. That would have been crazy. And now I gotta find the non-duplicates. As per usual, on the route, I got a few Shellos chains that broke in the mid-teens, and a Mr. Mime chain that hit the mid-20s before breaking. But since this is the last hunt of the challenge, I just had to stick with it. After many broken chains, I added Gastrodon to the hunting pool, but after so long, I got this chain. Okay, here we go. This is number 40. I can't, it's kind of surreal. It's legitimately surreal. Come on. Here we go. 40, we're here. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it. Let's go. Oh my gosh, while I'm resetting, I'm going to show you this clip that I recorded a little bit earlier in this chain, where I was running back and forth, and the drift or the bad controls, because this is a relatively new Pro controller, because there's no way there's drift on it, but I ended up running into one of the patches that was not very far away, so it was like maybe a 73% chance to not break. So it was like insanely bad, and I got so lucky because it didn't break. And so I didn't lose my massive chain. At that, I literally said, I'm like, oh, that's gonna break my chain, isn't it? And I was so unbelievably elated when it didn't, and I'm like, yes, this is the run! This is the run! There it is! Let's go! Oh my god, we're done! We've done it! Yes! Let's go! The map quest is complete! We're done! What ball do I even throw at you? Repeat ball, I suppose. Oh my gosh, man. Redemption is mine! We have completed... Oh man, we have completed the shiny map quest. Redemption has been acquired, but this is actually, I'm gonna name him Savior. Lonely Nature, Sticky Hold. Very good. The chain does continue. Do I go for another? Man, I don't even know, because I don't need to. I'm done. We've completed it. We can look over my hauls. The hunting again started with Centret. I don't have the Giraffe Rigs or any, the Giraffe Rig, the Bidoof, all of those are in Pokemon Home at the moment. 40 chain immediately. Then Ralts took forever. Zubat took forever. Mareep freaking was a massive relief after so many issues and some random broken chains, and then the issue with losing that 40 chain for Buizel. My first early shiny, and we got the beautiful Larvatars. And I'm pretty sure this donkey was a long one too. And it took a long time to get these guys. The first full odds was the Bibarel here. Plein. And then we got what? We got Chimecho. And I can't remember if Metacham was full odds. I think it was just early. So did I only get 2? I thought I had 3. I guess I just got a bunch of early ones. But we've done it. Now for future me to wrap this video up. And finish the video I shall. So, in total, my Shiny Map Quest challenge took me about 185 hours, and that's kind of napkin math because it was kind of estimations for certain ones because I didn't keep direct track of them, give or take, which is an insane amount of time. Adding it up, I didn't realize it actually took me that long. It took me, I spent a total of like 28 hours on just Route 218. Over the 2 different sessions that I was trying to do it, which is ridiculous. The quickest one was by far the Chingling in the Spring Path, or excuse me, not the Chimecho in the Spring Path, because I was only there for about 30 minutes before the full odds Pokemon just appeared. This challenge, funnily enough, actually taught me a lot about patience and perseverance and this sort of idea of luck. Going into this, especially starting out immediately by getting the 40 chain like perfectly with the Centret, it's just, I was under the impression this was going to be a total breeze, but I actually forgot how difficult that it had been to get even Girafarig and Budew earlier in this challenge technically, which was like a year before. So the game quickly broke me and put me on my place and made me reframe my mental in order to get through it, making me do research and realizing just how lucky it was to get a chain of 40 in these games. Did I make a few mistakes? Sure. Is the game perfect? Oh, hell no. But either way, the challenge has been completed. Nothing can take away from that. I'm actually thinking about doing this again. Not for this game though, hell no, but a game I have actually never played before that is in one of my least favorite regions. You might be able to guess which one it is, but I'm not going to say anything about it because I haven't even bought the game at this point. It's one of the few that I don't own or haven't owned in the past. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, like, it's appreciated. Yeah, this was a new type of video, full challenge, massive project, and I hope you enjoy the video because I put a lot of work into this. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I will talk to you all later.
Oh, baby.